The colonization of Africa was a devastating event that had a lasting impact on the continent. Colonialism was motivated by greed and the desire for wealth and power. The European powers believed that they were superior to the Africans, and saw it as their right to rule over them. The effects of colonialism can still be seen today. Africa has been a colonized continent for centuries. European countries have been taking advantage of the continent's natural resources and its people for their own gain. This has led to Africa being one of the poorest continents in the world. The following are some of the effects of colonization in Africa. Africa is home to some of the poorest countries in the world. This is a direct result of the exploitation of the continent's resources by European countries. The slave trade was a major contributor to Africa's poverty. Millions of people were taken from Africa and sold into slavery in Europe and America. The scramble for Africa was the invasion, occupation, colonization, and annexation of African territory by European powers during the period of 1881 to 1914. The Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885 was an important early step in this process, as it legitimized European claims to African territory. The term "scramble for Africa" was coined by John Robert Godley, a journalist for the Times of London, in an article published on March 7, 1884. It was used to describe the competition for territory and resources among the European powers during the period. Africa has always been a place of great mystery, beauty, and intrigue. It's no wonder that so many people have tried to colonize it over the years. But the Africans have always fought back, resisting colonization at every turn. There are a number of reasons why the Africans have resisted colonization. One is their strong sense of identity and culture. Africans have always been proud of their heritage, and have never wanted to be ruled by outsiders. They've also been very resourceful, using their natural resources to fight back against the colonists. Africans have been helped by their geography. Africans resisted the colonization of their continent in other ways. Another way was through the use of the oral tradition. Africans passed down stories of their history and culture through spoken word, which helped to keep their traditions alive. Another way Africans resisted colonialism was through the formation of political organizations. Groups like the ANC in South Africa and the Mau Mau in Kenya fought for the liberation of their countries from European rule. Many of these organizations used violence to achieve their goals, but others employed more peaceful tactics, such as protests and boycotts. Many Africans fought back against the colonists through armed struggle. This was particularly common in the early years of colonization when Europeans were more vulnerable. The Zulu nation, for example, successfully fought off British colonists on several occasions. Africa is a beautiful and diverse continent that has been through a lot of turmoil in the past. After colonization, the African people were left to rebuild their countries with little help. In some cases, the damage was so extensive that it is still being felt today. There are many challenges that Africa is currently facing. However, there are also many opportunities for growth and development. The African people are resilient and determined, and they will continue to fight for their rights and their future. Though much of Africa was decimated after colonization, the continent is still home to some of the most amazing and beautiful places on Earth. From the stunning beaches of the Ivory Coast to the lush rainforests of the Congo, Africa is a treasure trove of natural wonders. Despite the challenges the continent has faced in the past, its people are resilient and determined to build a better future for all.